Hey, this is Timmara signing on with some more of the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. Alright, so last time we got Claire finally, we got Elin figured out, and then we talked to Claire, who's probably having some delusions about her husband's death that she probably caused. And now we're on to our fifth and final patient, final quotations, I don't know, Bryce. So, let's have a talk, my man.
I'm Bryce Hemmings. You must be the new doctor. Did you know Dr. Dekker?
Not quite. No, I didn't know him.
He was an antagonistic psycho. I hope you're not from the same school of thought.
Okay, so he certainly didn't like him. What else can you tell me?
I didn't really like Dr. Dekker. And for quite a few reasons, actually. I'd rather talk about my own problems for now, though, if you don't mind.
Fair enough.
Dr. Dekker would say one thing and do another. He would push me to do things I didn't want to do. He was getting worse towards the end. I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
You're a bit twitchy. What things?
I know you're asking questions to try and get a bearing, but I'd rather not talk about that now. Let's just enjoy the getting to know you phase before the ugliness kicks in.
It's kicking in already. Alright, fine. What's the
Originally,
deal?
I was suffering with depression. Work was piling up. I kept missing deadlines. I wasn't used to all the failure. I got depressed.
Fair enough. Where do you work?
I'm a grave digger, Doctor. And people are dying quicker than we can bury them.
Huh, okay.
You'd think being a grave digger had its perks, but it can be very stressful.
Well, dealing with corpses all day?
There's a trend going towards burial rather than cremation again. And as well as running out of space, we're running out of competent grave diggers. At least ones that can use a shovel, that is. I'm not feeling anywhere near as depressed as I used to, though. Not since I got the extra hour.
Hold on. Extra hour?
At midnight each day. Time as you know it freezes. In my world, it just slows down to almost a stop. But I don't. I'm free to wander around and do as I please. An hour later, normal reality continues. It's my very own midnight hour.
Okay, it did actually slow down there when I was talking to him. It did actually slow down a bit when he said it slows down. He did. Okay. What do you do in the extra hour?
In the extra hour, I mainly catch up with work. It's a godsend. Sometimes I play chess against myself. It relaxes and strengthens the mind all at once.
Okay.
It's a bizarre thing to know you have an extra hour every day. I rarely ever sleep until after midnight now, so I can appreciate the extra time. I get a lot of work done in that time. I'm completely caught up. The depression is no longer an issue. 25 hours is a blessing for me. But apparently, it's not real, and I'm insane for thinking it is. What do you think, Doctor?
I think you might be insane, but for different reasons. Okay, I don't think you're insane.
I thought it would be too early to make a diagnosis, but it's good you're having a go anyway.
Probably should have saved that.
Henry
Hard to find a
Church, where I
shovel?
work, is located on an old Norman motte and bailey. You can't use mechanical diggers or excavators there in case you destroy a relic.
Well, duh. Why is it... What sort of relic?
I stumbled across a relic myself. An ancient chess piece. A queen, I believe. The best chess piece. The most freedom of movement. But they took it away immediately and proclaimed the whole east side of Henley Church a protected site of archaeological importance, which means we're not allowed to use it until the archaeologists have finished. I wish I hadn't told anyone.
Huh. Do you think grabbing the queen chess piece somehow gave him a magic power? What about the church?
Henley Church is relatively small. Well, for the number of bodies they expect us to pack into the ground, it's relatively small. The whole building was once owned by Scientologists.
Oh, God.
They handed it back to the community as a tax break, I believe. Or they'd finished doing whatever it was they wanted to do with it.
Probably nothing too important. I'm sorry, I'm having a crack at Scientologist, but... Scientology.
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore. I used to believe in God. Not anymore.
After I learned how to break
There are too
time,
many religions to pick from, don't you think?
wide variety. No, there are not too many. Wide variety of
Then we
things to believe in.
disagree. Have you watched Zeitgeist, Doctor? Some of it is believable, and the part about most religions stemming from the same basic facts. It's more likely that they've all got it wrong, than one of them has it right. In my opinion.
Which one has it right? Is that... Which religion is right?
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore.
Okay, which one's right? I don't know.
That's meaningless to me.
Alright. I think I gotta word it better. Okay. Oh, we're already in yellow. Do you know anything about Dekker's murder?
Yes, Dr. Dekker was murdered. Quelle surprise. Murder does seem a bit harsh, doesn't it? And another grave to dig. I know
Well-
as much about it as you do. Less, I would imagine.
I know squat.
I like chess. I still play sometimes when I can find an opponent. There's nothing more satisfying than planning scores of moves in advance and then watching things unfold as you saw them. I shouldn't have told anyone about the Queen.
Okay, maybe I gotta start asking about that. Why do you like planning moves in advance?
I do like to be in
The
control.
sense of control.
but
Yeah,
then
there it is.
I suppose most people do. Nobody wants life to carry them along helplessly. Everyone wants to kick against it and make their own way. Do you like to be in control, Doctor?
Yeah, I do. Like to control, I believe I'm in charge of my own destiny and all that
If
such.
you like being in control, you'll have a tough time here. I saw it with Dr. Dekker. Such control, such stability. But he unraveled at the end.
Fair point. How did he unravel?
He couldn't keep control of everything, of everyone. He just set us up like dominoes, but we all toppled in unexpected ways. You'll find it all out in time, Doctor. Just not today. Can't have your head exploding, can we?
That sounds suspicious. Okay. Well, I see camera, so let's ask him about the camera.
I've taken a lot of pictures. I have great shots of all the tourist sites. It's amazing what exposure you can use when moving cars are literally frozen still. Must be the sharp focus.
Okay, so he's talking about his time. Let's ask about the Queen.
I stumbled across a
Moat and Bailey? What? Oh, right, Bailey is... Let's ask about the Bailey.
Allegedly, Henley Church is located on an old Norman Motte and Bailey castle.
Okay.
I say allegedly because a relic was found and dated around that century, but the archaeologists haven't found any further proof as yet.
So they just found that chess piece? He just found that chess piece?
He wasn't a good man. I don't know how he could live with himself. Perhaps he couldn't.
What did he do?
can't help you there.
All right. Wrong question to ask. What kind of ugliness? Right. Right, because he mentioned ugliness.
Doctor, pace yourself, please. This is my session. I'm paying.
All right. What about the extra hour?
At midnight each day.
Okay, he's just following up on that. Curious. Okay, we've asked a lot of questions.
I'm pro-cremation. Not just because I don't have to dig a grave. They still need a hole for the interment of ashes. It's more dignified, like you're becoming one with the universe again. Rotting in a wooden box. Even if you turn completely into atoms, how would you escape? Even bits of the universe get lonely, I'd imagine.
Okay, so he's kind of got like this weird crossing but also conflicting beliefs that Elis share, you know? Okay. Lonely. I'd imagine, but let's ask him.
We're all alone to some extent, don't you think? I don't have any friends, so I suppose that makes me lonely.
What about family?
In the midnight hour, though, I have as many friends as I like. Do you have a favorite celebrity, Doctor? In the hour, I could take a picture of myself with them, like we're the best of friends.
Hang on. I'm curious. Nathan Philly.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
I think I spelled his last name wrong, but it was worth a shot. Oh, this will be easier. Take a picture with this guy.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, man. So much for that confidence. Okay. What's wrong with him now?
Apparently, I've gone a little mad. For me, I have 25-hour days.
How? God?
I'm not sure I believe in any religion anymore.
Don't believe in God? Nope. Nope, come on.
I'm not sure God would have given a man an extra hour a day. Not just a single man. My extra hour is a gift, but sometimes it's a curse.
Clarify on curse. Oops, spelled it wrong.
I sound like I'm complaining, don't I? I'll stop now.
No, elaborate. Time freezes. Oops.
In the hour, people are pliable. They don't move. But I can move them. As soon as my hour is up, they start moving again, as if nothing has changed at all.
What do you change? I don't think this is gonna work, but...
No.
Okay. Pliable. Yeah, I was thinking the word pliable, but I didn't think that'd be enough. Oh.
Isn't it obvious? I've tried moving them, of course. People are often frozen in the most inconvenient of positions.
Inconvenient?
I have no knowledge of that.
Well, why would he need to move people? Yeah. I don't know. Why move people?
I do a lot of work in my extra hour. I move people into graves.
Elaborate? Move people into graves. Is he talking about living people? That sounds dark, but okay, we're in the green. So, yeah, we've got everybody in the green currently. So that's good. And we can check our box and go to the next day, I suppose. So yeah, we learned quite a lot. Let's recap. Nathan feels like he's reliving the same day over and over again. He's been prescribed sleeping medication that can mess up his memories, mayhaps. And all this is after his fiance's death. Mariana blacks out while she's dancing at nightclubs, supposedly not drinking, but wakes up on the beach naked, covered in seaweed and all dried up. So possibly swimming after she blacks out. Maybe sleepwalking. Elin is spiritual and just wants to talk to people about her problems, but, well, not spiritual, naturalistic and has a lot of herbal knowledge, and there's nothing outwardly wrong with her, but she doesn't seem quite right. Claire is very angry and psychopathic, possibly psychopathic, but delusional. Possibly she killed her husband and she's acting like he's still alive. And Bryce thinks he's got an extra hour in the day and is kind of like, yeah, there's that. Alright, so that's the 5 of them. So, next day. Are you sure? Yes.
Oh, Doctor, glad I caught you. I thought you might want to hear what Ben had to say. Quick catch up?
Sure. Jaya. Okay, now we can talk to her. Okay, tell me about Ben.
I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding the body. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often in the line of work he's in. Anyway, he said he found the body at exactly 20 minutes past 10. For some reason, the first thing he did was look at his watch. That's all he'd say before he'd shut down. The police weren't very talkative either.
Huh. Okay. So Ben found Dekker's body, and it was a little after 10 p.m.
Yes. Ben found Dr. Dekker's body on Valentine's night in his office. In your office.
You make it sound like I'm the killer. I didn't do anything, I don't think.
Yes, you know, the 14th of February, the day of love.
The damn man who got hung.
Remembering a massacre.
There you go.
Whichever's more you.
Why can't it be both? Okay. How well did you know
I
Dekker?
wouldn't say we were best friends, but we did spend a lot of time together. There's only 2 of us that work here. I'm sure we'll become friends too, Doctor. Just try not to get murdered.
Not exactly high on my priority list. Who's Ben?
Sorry, didn't you know? Ben's one of the night shift cleaners. I'm sure he's got some tales he could tell.
Okay. So he was the cleaner, that's why he was in so late.
The police wanted to know what I was doing Valentine's night, you know, when the body was found. I was at home, all on my lonesome. So I guess that makes me a suspect.
Technically, yes, but doesn't necessarily... Who else?
I think the police want you to make a short list of suspects, or maybe even find the killer. You're seeing all the patients that were on the books when he was killed. There was no forced entry, so they think it might be someone he knew, or someone who had access to the office. Yeah, like little old me. You think I'm a suspect, Doctor?
I don't know her very well, but you know,
And you barely know me. I'm flattered. They did mention I needed grief counselling, though, and I said you'd sort me out. I know you haven't agreed, but just so you know, it's very kind of you. I'll see you tomorrow.
okay, so she's our new patient. How was Dekker killed?
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind.
Well,
We'll
that
be
points
getting
to
the
Claire.
autopsy through at some point. I'll let you know when.
All right. Well, Claire's got a history of stabbing people, so any clues?
I didn't see it myself, so I don't know. But I heard it was a bit of a mess with all the blood and everything. You know, they have people who clean up after such things, though, so you really can't tell, can you? But don't worry. That's a new chair.
Okay, thank you for that. Why is it a new chair? Was the chair that
All I
bad?
know is the police took his chair. Forensics, I suppose.
Died sitting, mayhaps? So, chair was probably covered in blood.
He was stabbed, so that's quite a personal thing to do. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of the patients who had a problem with the treatment they were getting.
Fair enough. Claire has a history of stabbing some people, but Bryce is a little edgy himself. I know it sounds obvious, but those are my two suspects so far. Do you think a patient killed Dr. Keck because of their treatment?
I'm just surmising. If you're unhappy enough to kill your therapist, they're probably not doing a very good job.
Well, with some of these people, he's trying his best. Maybe, I don't know. Did Dr. Dekker have any
I
enemies?
wasn't really in his social circle, so I don't know if he had any friends. In terms of enemies, I heard things get heated in his office sometimes, but I won't name any names.
Give me some names. Maybe you should name names.
Susan, Annabelle, Melissa, there are some names, but they're not names of anyone I know.
But maybe they're names that the patients might know. Okay, let's get her into the green then. What's... Ask her a few questions.
I can't answer that.
What do you mean you can't?
It's good that you're asking lots of questions. I'm just not sure you're asking the right ones.
I'm trying. I don't got hints to help me. But now I'm screwed. Can we get her into the green even? Probably, but... Murder weapon? Hold on. Oops.
I don't know exactly, but a stabbing of some kind. We'll be getting the...
Okay, so she doesn't know that. Dekker's body? Dekker body. What can I follow up on?
Yes.
Ugh. Oh, I should... Patient's the day of the murder.
He was stabbed, so that's quite a person. I think the police want you to make a short list.
Oh, maybe I ask her specifically the names.
I don't know, Doctor.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't.
Come on. I should ask the patients where they were. Oh, duh. I should ask the patients where they were that day on Valentine's Day. Okay, come on. There's got to be something else I can ask her, isn't there? Personal life?
I wasn't really in his social circle.
I'm asking you. Interests.
Sorry, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Ugh.
That's a good question. I just wish I knew the answer.
Ugh, come on. I have a feeling there's stuff we can ask her, but I have no idea. Otherwise, we just go to the next day, but I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, one asterisk. Dekker's body. Is he being buried? Nope, okay.
Yes. Ben found. I'm not sure Ben will be coming in for a while. He's still pretty shook up about finding.
Come on. What do I say?
I wouldn't say we were best friends.
Come on. What do I ask about Dekker specifically? Got nothing to work on. Dekker... She doesn't know anything about his personal life. Think. I don't know, Dekker Day.
I wouldn't say we were.
I don't know what to ask her. I'm out of ideas. I have no idea what to talk to her about.
I'd like to help.
Okay, I have no idea what to ask her. I'm drawing a blank. Maybe there's not really much I can say. Alright, I don't know. I think I'm missing out on something if I don't get her to green. If I can, that is, I don't know. I bet I can, but I've got no idea what to ask her, and we're nearing a 30-minute mark, so move on, I suppose.
I'm having a loop day.
So are we talking to Nathan right away again? What do you mean, loop?
It's a do-over day. You won't remember. What's the name of your assistant again?
Jaya?
You didn't know that yesterday. Can you remember where I met Hannah?
World of Warcraft.
No. No, we played that game together, but we didn't meet in it.
Well, you didn't tell me.
Well done, Doctor. Yeah. We met at
Oh,
secondary.
right. Duh. I remember
Wouldn't it
that
be
now.
funny if my day loops if you fail to get a question right?
No, it wouldn't be funny.
I agree.
Okay. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I gotta remember. I think that's it. Next day.
I'm having a loop day.
Oh. I see. Okay. What do you mean by
It's-
loop? Jaya is my assistant. Met at school.
Yeah, at secondary school. It's been fun, but I've got a pill. Dr. Dekker gave me this pill. He told me if I took it, I'd never have another loot day. It's got a small skull and crossbones on it. Should I take the tablet, Doctor?
Poison pill? No, don't take the tablet.
You're cool. I don't think this is getting us anywhere, though. I'll see you tomorrow. Again.
Okay. So...
I'm having a loot day.
what the hell?
It's a do-over day. You won't remember.
Okay, wait.
Well done.
Met Hannah at school.
Yeah, great. Is there anything you can say that's going to break this loop for me? I never mentioned a pill this time, or a tablet. What the hell is going on here? Are you reliving my days?
Am I? Why do you think I'm reliving your days?
Something somewhere has changed since you arrived. Like some kind of sim theory.
What's sim theory?
It's a thing. Some professor believes we could be living inside a computer simulation and someone is controlling us. And there are millions of these sims. And someone somewhere behind a keyboard is just causing havoc.
Ha, I'm behind a controller.
You have that keyboard, Doctor. Wait, don't answer that. I don't want to know.
Boy, this is weird. This is getting meta. Okay, next day?
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night,
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10.
Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home,
David is my husband.
all on my lonesome.
Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black
I
out,
don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Okay. Act 2, Valentine's Day. Okay, that was weird.
Ooh. Deja vu. Are you sitting in exactly the same place I left you last night? Oh, that's where it all starts, Doctor. Anyway, do you think you can fit me in today? Looking at the diary, it's just the usual suspects, and you must be getting sick of them already. I've got this for you, too. It's some more footage from Professor Alderby that was hiding away.
Alderby.
Well, come find me if you need anything.
Will do. Okay. Alright, so now we got... what? We got more people? Jasmine. Who's this? Hello there. And Lacey. Okay, we've got more people to work with now. You wearing... no, she's wearing something different from yesterday. Yeah. Okay, so now we got more people to work with, and we've got the people we've already had. And now we got evidence to work with? Yeah? Okay, this is getting interesting, but more and more complex. So I guess we'll just... I think now's a good stopping point, and next time we will carry on our way. Let's end it on her. Yeah, good idea. Alright, next time we'll carry on, and we'll try to keep cracking away at this mystery and try and figure out more and more about Doctor's death, who killed him, and who is responsible, and why. Alright. Boy, that's a long recording session. I am tired. Okay, so, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.